Good morning. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we've been having a hectic week. We're entertaining our friends Herms and Consuelo from Manila. They've come over and they're going around and looking at our different projects because they are considering whether they would like to be able to help. So that's been pretty busy. We also went over and saw Desiree and found out that she's the other side of the coin about being reluctant to ask for help. She really needs someone to help her to go to the clinic or to get help. So we've arranged now that we're going to take her to see our doctor. That's the doctor that we've been to with Michael and a couple of other cases and we feel we can trust him and he's good. So we're going to take Desiree as a first action to see Dr. C, and he will have a look at her, examine her and give us his opinion. And if it is that she needs to have some kind of a test, an EEG or another MRI, probably in this area here instead of the body, and let's see what's happening. Now, Desiree has actually been very good, and she's saved most of the money that we were able to give her at the end of her house project, which was, for those of you who are recent subscribers, we were able to build a house for Desiree and also to give her some cash at the end of it. Now, she's been pretty good. She's saved very, very close to, well, a few pesos below 10,000. So she has 10,000 pesos still there waiting to be used. And finally, when we went round and asked her what's happening, she was able to tell us that she hadn't called and she'd been too shy to call. So we've got over that problem, okay? So we're going to take her on Monday to see Dr. C, and hopefully he'll shed some light on what we should do next. But this is kind of a little SOS. We're really in bad need of a folding wheelchair. If there's anybody out there in the Taliban area where we could drive and they have a wheelchair that they're not using, or that we could borrow for a few weeks, because it looks like if we have to take Desiree to Cebu, then that's going to be a problem. Because if you've seen the videos of how Desiree is getting around with a walking frame at the moment, you'll realize that that's going to be rather difficult. At the moment, her house is inaccessible to a car. The way that we do it is we take the truck as far as we can and then leave the truck and then walk the rest of the way. But it is accessible by motorcycle, so the plan would be to get either Pastor Timio, if he has the time, or a neighbour that lives very close would take Desiree to the truck on the back of the motorcycle. But we really need to have some way of getting Desiree, other than putting her on my back and carrying her. We need to have a way of getting her from the truck, wherever we park, into the hospital, and then pushing around in the hospital. So the idea of a wheelchair would be a very, very big advantage. Plus, if we go to Cebu for any further treatment, then we'd have to get her down to the port, which would be the same thing, motorcycle onto the truck. Then from the truck where we park, we would get her down to the ferry. Well, once we get her to the ferry, we've got to get her onto the ferry, and to be able to get her on and off the ferry. So that's a little bit of a challenge, which would be made infinitely easier if we had a wheelchair. So any Good Samaritan out there who has that, or knows, if you know where we could go to get one, then please tell us. Maybe we could rent one from a hospital. I don't know how that works here. We'll be looking into it further, because when we would really need that would probably be in maybe 10 days time. So that's what's happening there. On Friday we're going to take down the Goldstone couple, and we're going to take them along with us when we take our friends Herms and Consuelo to the airport, because they're leaving. They've had their trip. We've had a great time, been a lot of fun. Thanks Herms and Consuelo for coming and gracing us with your company. It's been great fun. So at the same time as we take them to the airport, we're going to take the Goldstone couple to the hospital. So after the airport, we'll go on to the hospital, and we will be able to sit in with a consultation about the operation. Now, we have actually had a donation of 29,000 from Model. Model Slipway is the code name of the lady that likes to donate and help out, and she was touched by the plight of the Goldstone couple who need that operation, and she has sent 29,000. Thank you so much. That will go toward the operation. Now, one of our other subscribers revealed that when he or she went online, they found that the operation could be done for 50,000. So that's not what we were told. So we're looking forward to that being true. And if that's true, we need to have the other two people who pledged. Two people pledged 10,000 each. Now, if I haven't already got to you by messenger, then we need to have that in so that we can book our couple into the hospital if all goes well and it's good news on the 50,000 fee. If that's the case, he's going in, he's going to have that operation probably this week. So that's all the good news. We've been having great fun. We're hoping very soon to be able to complete the work on our guest house, so that if the many people that are asking to come and visit and see what we do face to face, we'll be able to put you up for a few nights in our modest guest house. Okay, so it's not the Ritz, it's not the Savoy or the Hilton, it's just a little guest house. So that's our Thursday morning. Tonight we're going to stay at the Baraka resort so that we can get up nice and early and be on the road by 5 for the airport in Tagbilaran. So it's non-stop, and but we're having great fun. So thanks for all your good wishes on how much fun it looks like we're having. Okay, and we'd like to thank you for all of the good wishes on my imaginary birthday. It wasn't my birthday, but it was fun to be wished happy birthday. Thank you. My birthday isn't until July. But our third wedding anniversary, thank you very much for all your good wishes. Very much appreciated. Alright, so here we are, foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for looking in. Bye for now.